Set your Riz to Skibbity and your Sigma to what the. It's time to get up to date with Mr. Higgs Boson himself. So, what's up, guys? How's it going? A lot of people watching my most recent video, the super sad, tear-jerking Destiny 2 Cade Remembrance video, which I just had to make because sometimes when stuff happens and it's dramatic and I see scenes and I see stuff in my head and I'm like, oh man, I could make something cool with this. So I did. It could be a little bit better. There's a few touches. I might go and make an extended version. But I just wanted to make something cool with what I felt from the recent update from Destiny 2. That's the only real game I've been playing. If you haven't noticed, has not been a lot of gaming content on the channel. I haven't done any VR games lately. Ghost of Tabor has had several updates that I have, and a wipe or two that I have missed out on. My Ghost of Tabor buddy got a real job, and it required him to be on the road a lot, so he doesn't get to play VR a lot, and I've had a lot of stuff going on. We've been doing adulting and taking care of business, and speaking of business, I've got a new addiction. It's mini brands. That's right, you heard it here, mini brands. I love them. Can't stop popping the balls and playing with the tiny things. No, business. I also have another addiction. It's gumball machines. I've been dabbling in a little bit of antique vintage gumball machining and restoring some, customizing, and filling them up with stuff, and hopefully maybe finding a place to place them that will get me a little bit of side change, if you know what I mean. Speaking of side change, I've also been doing an eBay thing where I've been like, this is not an advertisement, by the way. This is not an advertisement. This is just me talking about what I'm doing. Just been trying to downsize some of my old collection, basically, like a really slow garage sale, but like not junk. It's like stuff that I've collected for a long time that I just, no longer have the same sentiment for. Halo stuff, old video game things, trinkets that were cool at one time, but now are just like material that somebody else would probably enjoy more than me. And so I've set up a little bit of a side hustle there. Nothing too major. I'm not trying to like start a business. Maybe the like candy machine, gumball machine thing. I might start selling some of my art pieces as well as my son's art on the eBay thing, as well as maybe making some merch for the channel, low key, some just custom merch in case somebody wants like a shirt. I'm thinking just shirts. We like shirts. I like shirts. Everybody likes a good shirt, and we got some pretty decent designs that would make some cool shirts. So I don't know. We'll see. But again, not an advertisement, just an update to what I've been doing. The world's crazy, so everything else has been kind of like try to ignore the real world, but like you can't, because it'll become more real the more you ignore it. And so, haven't been able to play too much gaming, but Destiny 2 had that big update, and it just like, I don't know, for some reason pulled at my feels. Not just my feels, but just nostalgia, and like, I don't know. Destiny from day one has always been a great game, solid game. So it'll always be one of those ones in my repertoire that can always kind of beckon back to me. And the most recent update just looked, I don't know, decent. And I was having fun playing it right before it came out. And I got my boys to join me, my actual biological copies to join me a little bit. And so that was a main draw. So me and my son played through the new Final Wish campaign, or Final Wish, the Last Shape campaign on, nope, I mixed up the Last Wish and the Final Shape. The Final Shape campaign, we played through it on Legendary, because we're fucking badasses. That's just how it rolls. Legendary or nothing. So 2 of us played it on Legendary. my younger son, he's kind of a third wheel sometimes. I think he feels left out, so he just excludes himself from it. But really, I wanted him there, and apparently he just went and played it anyway before we even got to it, and we did it on Legendary, and we got the rewards for that. That was fun. Challenge. Super challenging. If you've seen any of the Destiny videos I've posted recently, that's kind of what it was. Just, god damn it, why am I dying? Oh, I fell off the level. All that's pretty common. And but it's been a good time. But we've only been playing a little bit. In the background here, or in my background, it's your foreground, is totally reliable delivery service, Tards. And I got that on sale for like $3, and I figured that it was something I saw somebody else playing in a stream, and I thought me and my wife could have fun playing it. And so I recorded some footage of us playing it for the first time in the background, but the audio was complete garbage because I had my controller muted and she did not. So we both sound like mumbly, boobly, bubbly. So I just used it as some background while I did a little update video. It's been 150 million degrees. Well, just shy of it. But we're like almost surface of the sun lately, where I am. And it prevents me from being able to go outside and do anything. Today it's storming, so now that also prevents me. That's how it's been this pre-summer, spring, summer season has been like rain, storm, hot, rain, storm, hot. So it's been hard for me to actually get out, and one of my kiddos has summer school, so it's not technically summer vacation yet. So I have not gotten to go out and fish. I did, however, find a great trade. Speaking of, back to my gumball machine talk, I was able to trade a really decent fishing rod for a machine that needs a little bit of restorations, but otherwise like would have been expensive, and it was a pretty good fucking deal. So I was stoked about that. I'm in the process of working on that. If I had an unlimited budget, it'd be easier because I could just click buy, and then wait for shit to get here, and then I could fix everything up and do what I wanted. But until I get to that point, I got to do it a little bit at a time. So at this point, I've got 3 gumball machines that actually work and have products in them, and they're just on my desk. And so far, my wife and my kids have been my only source of side income. So in a sense, I'm making my own money back. But I'm also into like coin collecting and shit like that. So like I thought this was also a good way to like get quarters to go through and collect, because I like to fill out the quarter books and like special. I like to collect nice coins and just, and then I figure the more books I fill, if I fill up a book, I can sell it, to other collectors, and it'll be just like another thing. I call it the Old Man Higgs numismatics for newbies. That's a trademark, so don't you try to steal it. I'm still in the process of getting that going as well, but I don't know anything about starting small businesses or side hustles. I've always been a hermit. I am a hermit, and I will always be a hermit. Hermit the Higgs here, and yeah, that's me. Since I was as far back as I can remember, my first favorite book was The Muppet Babies, Kermit the Hermit, back in the old 80s. And I always wanted to be a hermit. And then I kind of became one. A modern hermit with the internet and, things. But that's me. And so here I am, always chewing up the algorithm and spitting it out, because I don't care what some fucking chucklehead at YouTube thinks when they type in code to an algorithm to decide what everybody else should watch. I don't give a shit about that shit. Never will, never have. I'll never get monetized on this fucking platform, and I don't care to. Like, honestly, it's always just been a way to, like, express myself, and the longer I've been on here, the more limited it's become to art expression and freedom. So I don't care. I'm also not ever interested in starting like a Patreon or a GoFundMe because like I don't want that. But once I get enough, like once I have a product, I always will try to at least share it, but I'll never advertise it as a like, hey, buy this, because I hate those fucking guys, man. But you gotta do what you gotta do to hustle your craft and your art if you're, you know, not fake. Like, I could be using AI to be like, hey, make this t-shirt design. Hey, do this. Make this sticker. Hey, make these videos. But we're not at that point yet. I'm just making what I make, and sometimes I make those super cool videos that pop off for a minute and get a bunch of views, and that doesn't help my channel either. So I don't know. I hate YouTube or social media, video making, whatever. The meta of it, I should say. Because unless you want to be a squeaky clean, kid-friendly bullshit channel, can't say what you really want to say or think, gotta stay within the lines, like... And even the edgy channels, they're just pretending to be edgy, dude. They're just fucking pretending because, like, if you're not actually not censoring yourself, then you're pretending. Like, if you edit yourself, you're pretending. Now, you can edit out mistakes. You can edit out bad takes. You're like, yeah, that sounds stupid. That was a dumb joke. But, like, editing yourself so that you can be accepted by a mass audience... Go suck a big fucking sack of mega gross minis balls. That's my addiction right now. Side addiction. Mega gross minis. Bro, I grew up in the 80s, right? In the 90s. So, like, Garbage Pail Kids, that was my shit. We loved gross shit and, like, funny takes on modern shit. And so these Zuru mega gross minis, and if you look it up on YouTube, you'll get a bunch of these fucking channels for kids. Hey, watch me open shit, blah, blah, blah. Oh, look at what, oh, we gotta get the, whatever. But, like, as I make fun of it, I'm also like, oh, these things are fucking badass. They're, like, modern products, but with gross takes. I love it. So I've been, my local Target has them on sale for $3.50 a ball, which is like half price of what they are, like, at best. They're like $6.99 on Walmart.com, but at my local Target, just 2 minutes away from me, $3.50. They had a whole entire case. I bought a whole fucking case for $60. It was insane. Anyway, that's enough about my stupid collection of tiny plastic trinkets. My wife also is really into the mini, like, plants and, like, birdhouses and shit, and we just started, like, collecting them, and as of today, I get an email from Walmart. These have been recalled. This has been recalled. There's a bunch of shit about all of the ones that contain the UV resin stuff in the liquid have been recalled. And that's, I'm like, oh, there goes Target. Target is out of business now because they have an entire aisle with hundreds of those things. And that's all it is. All the fucking mini creates and mini fucking put it togethers. But they're cool. They're really cool. Another one that I like is there's these mini retros. And, like, they're all stuff from my childhood. So I ended up grabbing like 2 of those, and I got literally like everything I got in was a fucking banger. I didn't get any doubles, and I got like, I think it was like 5 things in each. So I think I got like 10 bangers that were just like straight from my childhood. Little Kodak film, little fucking VHS tape that comes out of the cardboard thing, little fucking, I can't even remember all of them, but there was like fucking Dinty Moore beef stew. Little dumb shit, you know. I think when you get older, you love little dumb shit. It's natural, and like anything else, things come and go in phases and fads, and like it'll come and go, but like it'll always be a thing that people will love things from their childhood or whatever, nostalgia. So it's cool. And then, like I said, I found out that they were like literally super cheap at my Walmart right now, so, or my Target. So I bought a bunch of them, and I got a pretty decent collection going. and they're super cool. There's only one that I haven't gotten yet that I really want, but otherwise I got all the ones I really wanted pretty quickly. There's like a pair of Nike shoes that are called Pukes, and it says just spew it, and it's like these gross pair of like Nike Jordan dunks inside of a gross box of goo and rats and shit. And there's just some other like little cool things like that. So I'm a fucking sometimes I can't help it. I want to be a hermit, but I'm also a consumer of things, and I'm a slave to my little nostalgic whims. So, but I've been trying to make some money and do some other things on the side, get a little, I don't know anything about starting a business, so like I want to start a small, I've always wanted to start a small conglomerate empire, because I don't know how that works. What if I want to have like 5 different types of businesses, but all under one business, and I pay myself for all of them, and I buy and sell those businesses to each other. Like, hey, I started this business. Can I then buy that business with my other business? Like, hey, I'm going to sell my business to myself and my other business. Like, that seems illegal, but it also seems like how every single fucking business gets started and does everything. They're all like if you look at what owns what, everything is owned. Every single company is owned by like 5 small companies that own everything, and it's like umbrellas down and like tentacles down like an octopus, but like the Kraken. But like, it seems like that's illegal for an individual to do that. Like, if I was to be like, okay, this is my candy vending business, this is my reselling business, this is my enterprises that owns all of these small, like, is that illegal? I don't know. I've always wondered, but I'm dumb when it comes to certain things. Like, I'm a great idea guy, but I'm not, like, I don't know how to do things. That I just know how to do things. I can make things, I can make cool things, I can tell you what will be cool, but I don't know how to, like, I'm like the underpants gnomes from South Park. You got your phase 1, and then you got your phase 3, and then you got your profit, you know? And it's like, well, what's the in-between? What are you talking about? What do you mean the in-between? Well, yeah, you got the underpants. How do you profit? What? It's just profit. You just, that's me. I'm an underpants gnome. I got the first step, and I know that it makes money. I just don't know how to make things make money. So I'm working on that lately, trying to do more of that. And that's it. I'll always be making videos. It's just I haven't had inspiration to make anything cool, other than the recent Destiny video. I think that's why I popped off, because it was like I was crying while I was making it, because I'm like, God damn it, Kate. But you know, that works because it was like real, and I don't make videos unless it's real. Like I was trying to say, fake ass motherfuckers always making fake ass shit. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. Seriously though, subscribe, like, do all that good shit, please.